I didn't really promote it. It's not really about making a lot of money. People are spending about $60 per order. Maybe releasing more products would equal more sales. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Morgan and I have my own small business called Morgan's Creations. It's an art business. I am celebrating my 1-year anniversary of opening my online shop. I've had my art business, Morgan's Creations, for 4 years now. I started it in 2022, but I have only been selling my products online for a year. If you want to check out my online shop and my website, the link will be in the description. I officially opened my online shop January 29th, 2024. The website that I use for my online shop is called Square Online. Think of Square as like Shopify. It's pretty similar to that. I didn't really promote it or market it as much as I probably should have. I honestly wasn't expecting to get any orders right away. I just wanted to set up my shop so that it was there for future launches throughout the year. I didn't really launch any new products with it. I just uploaded everything I had. I'm gonna do a month-by-month breakdown explaining all of the sales and money that I made, and then at the end I will talk about the lessons I've learned, the good, the bad, the ups and downs of just my experiences of having my online shop open for a year. I have all of my data collected. It's all on my phone, so that's what I'm going to be looking at and referencing here. In January, I made 0 sales, and January was the month that I started, January 29th. Basically, the entire month, it didn't even exist, so I can't really count that much. But moving on to February, I made 0 sales. Again, in March, I made 0 sales, and again in April, I made 0 sales. So for the first 4 months of the year, the first 4 months I had my shop open, I made 0 sales. Honestly, that's what I expected because I didn't really promote it that much. I wasn't marketing it that much. I don't even think I launched any new products. Now there is a bit of hope. In May, I got 2 orders, and during the month of May, I did release a new product. That explains it. So one of the products that I sell on my online shop are custom Funko Pops, but the only one I have available right now to purchase is of Martin Garrix. If you don't know who he is a very famous Dutch DJ. He's actually the #1 DJ in the world, according to the DJ Mag Top 100. Basically, I ended up making a Funko Pop of him on my other YouTube channel, Morgan Brandon. That is my music channel, so I posted about it over there, and I had a lot of people asking me if they could have one, and so I just started selling them. Martin Garrix was born during May, so I decided to release the Martin Garrix Funko Pops around the time of his birthday, which is May 14th. So that actually got me 2 sales, which I was so happy and excited about. Again, I never expect any sales, so anytime I get a sale, it's super fun and exciting, and I celebrate it. So from those 2 orders, I made a net of $90, but my profit was only $45.92. It cost a lot to make them. Martin Garrix fans really like to have them, so for me, it's not really about making a lot of money. And then my average net sale was $45, which basically means the average price of a sale that I made. You could also look at it as the average amount of money that people spend on my shop per order. I did pretty good in May, all things considered, even though it was only 2 orders. Super grateful for that, and it was really fun to make the Martin Garrix Funko Pops. Moving on to June, this is where things get pretty depressing again. In June, I made 0 sales. In July, I made 0 sales. In August, I made 0 sales. In September, I made 0 sales. And in October, you guessed it, another month without sales. Yeah, the majority of the year I did not have any sales on my online shop, but this is where things get good. Let's talk about November. November is when I finally had some more orders. In November, I had 2 orders. My net sales was $119, which is really good for me. The profit that I made from that was $113.49. So I did make a pretty decent amount in November. The average net sale was $59.50. So on average, people are spending about $60 per order. In the month of November, I sold 1 original acrylic painting, I sold 13 handmade, hand-painted wood ornaments, and I sold 2 prints. All things considered, November was a pretty good month, and in December, I had 2 more orders, and the net sales from that was $92.50. My profit was $79.03, which again, I think is pretty good. The average net sales was $28.93, so the average order was around $30, which is pretty good. In December, everything I sold was a wood ornament. I sold 18 wood ornaments. So to wrap everything up for the year of 2024, my net sales was $301.50. And my total profit from that was $238.44. Very hard to get people to buy from me online, and I didn't really market it or show it online that much, so not a lot of people knew about my stuff. My total transactions was 6, so in other words, I had a total of 6 orders. 6 orders for an entire year is not a lot. I had a total of 36 sales, so 36 items sold on my online shop, but some orders had multiple items, so even though I had 6 orders, I did sell a total of 36 products, if that makes sense. A lot of my online shop orders came from word of mouth, people that have bought from me before, like previous clients, people that know me from my other second YouTube channel, Morgan Brandon, again with the Martin Garrix Funko Pop stuff. And I also do in-person craft shows, so last year I had a few people who bought from me at the craft shows, and then the next week or in the following days they would buy more from me online. So again, I met them in person first. Pretty much all of my online traffic came from people I kind of knew, but I am very happy with the 6 orders that I got, and I made like $240, which is pretty good, all things considered. That was my first year of ever having my shop open, and again, being a very, very small art business, I'm very proud that I at least got 6 sales. Thank you so much to everyone who bought from my shop last year, or even this year too. Like, I've already had a few orders and sales, which I'm super grateful for. Thank you to any previous customer or any future customers. So now with all of the business stats out of the way, I want to talk about my experiences, some of the good, some of the bad, and what I've learned from having my shop open for a year. So Square Online is free. I have the free version and I honestly love it. Like, it's amazing. It's so nice being able to run my online shop for free. Even the shipping and the processing fees are pretty low and reasonable, and I do get discounted shipping labels too. And it's very easy to track all of my shipping labels and track all of my orders. It's super easy to list items, upload pictures and prices and descriptions. It was really easy for me to get started and run my online shop. One of the things I wish I could do was email marketing. Square does not offer that for free. You do have to pay for it, and I feel like I would get so many more customers or even more repeat customers with email marketing. Email marketing is something I want to do in the future, but I just don't make enough money for that right now. And something I did notice is that I only had sales during the months where I released new items. So during my launch months, which were May, November, and December, those were the only months that I had sales. So I think in 2025 this year, I think I need to have more product drops and just release new items so that I can have more sales. It's just something to consider. Like, if I'm not posting about new products, people usually aren't buying from me, so it's something I need to think about. Maybe releasing more products would equal more sales. And like I mentioned, all of my sales came from people I knew online or at craft shows, people I met in person, so it is really hard for me to get new traffic and new customers. So I would love to find a way to just expand and have people find my shop in other ways and just be able to get more sales online without necessarily having to know people. That was my recap and breakdown explaining all of my experiences from having my online shop open for a year. I learned so much. There were definitely a lot of ups and downs, but it was so fun. I don't regret anything. I am really glad I started when I did, and I saw a lot of growth in terms of sales and stuff. And especially in these last couple of months, it's been doing pretty well. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm going to be continuing to obviously upload new stuff to my shop and just continuing to hopefully sell items. Again, if you want to check out my shop, the link is in the description along with my website too. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what kind of products you guys are into. I would really like to get some new ideas for new products, so if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. If you want to see the total amount of money I made last year in 2024, check out my video about my 2024 business recap. That video will be linked at the very end on my end screen. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!